What's up, guys? Tune into another show of Full Value. I'm Colby Williams. Today is Parlay Friday. We're jumping right into it. We're coming off a decent day yesterday. We had a couple losses, but we're trying to bounce back. We had a couple winners too, but it happens. Let's jump right into this. We got MLB. We have a big slate of MLB. We got Glass now against Sterling. The Orioles versus Rays. Guys, now he's 5-0. He has a 1.75 ERA. Sterling has a 6.75 ERA. In his last 3 games, he been on a 2.57 ERA. So he been making sure his stuff is on more command. Even though there's velocity and all that on his pitch, he has to have command of it, right? But I see Tampa Bay coming to this and conquering this, but the juice is just too much. Minus 250. You have to basically bet $250 to get $100 or $25 to get $10. That's ridiculous. 9.5, I like the under in this game. I like both pitchers to duel it out. Tampa Bay to come out on top. That would be a good parlay with the juice and everything, but I like the under 9.5 in this game. Next game, we got Gibson versus Paxton. Gibson 2-0, Paxton 3-2. Twins are coming off being underdogs twice already, and they won outright against Houston. Now they face a Yankees team that's not as good as Houston. Yankees is on a losing streak. I like this plus money for the Twins. The Twins are doing what they're supposed to do, hitting that ball. Paxton, he's not that good of a pitcher to rely on. And Gibson, I think he goes 3-0. So I like for the plus money, Minnesota Twins money line to win this game. Next game, Hecklison versus Eckhoff. Nationals versus Philly. Hecklison is 2-0. Eckhoff is 1-1 on a 2.12 ERA. Hecklison is on a 5.82 ERA. Washington owns the series winning of this season. They've seen each other twice already. This is the third time in the series they're going to see each other. The first one they split, the second one Washington won. So is this the time where Philly wins? I don't know. What I do know, though, is that this is going to be a hard-fought game. People are familiar with each other, and I don't have a play in this game. Next game, we got the Pirates and the Athletics. Anderson 3-2. Musgrove is 1-2. I understand Athletics is on a serious losing streak. Pirates, they're trying to get above 500. Musgrove, he has some stuff. They're saying if he doesn't start showing his stuff, he's going to be demoted to the AAA, and you don't want to be demoted to no AAA. So I think he comes out there and shows his fans that he deserves this starting spot. And I like the Pirates on the money line in this game. Next game, Mariners and Indians. Kikuchi against Bieber. No relation to Justin. 1-1 is Kikuchi's record. Bieber is 2-1. 4.54 ERA for Kikuchi and 3.6 ERA for Bieber. Both teams are on a terrible losing streak. One team has pair injuries, which is Indians, and the other team is just plain sorry, which is Mariners. They're coming off a whopping. Cubs of 11-1, and Indians are coming off a beating against the worst team in the league, which is Miami. And in saying all that, these teams you cannot back. They have to wait till one of them wins. Kikuchi, he's not reliable, and Bieber's not reliable, so just don't play in that game. Royals versus Tigers. Boyd versus Lopez. Lopez still hasn't got a win yet, and I don't see him getting a win. Tigers, they're doing what they're supposed to do, but they're still trash. Don't think because they're in a better position than Kansas City doesn't mean anything. But I like Detroit. I like Detroit in this one. These are these are still trash teams. Detroit's coming off a loss against Philly, and Orioles can't hit that bat. It's like, come on, guys. What do you guys in this game for? Like they just struggle to hit. And what I like, it's for me, I would have to not pick a play. Both teams are below 500, and anything could happen. Next game, we got Giants versus Reds, Beatty versus Gray, and Gray is 0-4. He has some good stuff so far, but Giants is throwing out a guy from the AAA and putting them in the sea full of sharks today. The Reds, because Gray hasn't won yet, I can't back the Reds. I want to back them so bad. Not like this is like a rookie basically, and this rookie in the AAA, he walked about four people a game into AAA. If you're doing that in the AAA, imagine what you're doing against professional hitters and stuff. So this game would have to be a stay off game for me, and I don't have a play in that. But I lean Reds. Like I think Gray makes his first win of the season, but I don't have a play on that. Atlanta versus Mariners. Guzma versus Urena. We got both teams. They're trying to do their thing. Miami's coming off a weird win, but what I like in this, I don't like a side in this. I like the under in hits. I like the under 16.5 hits in this game. I think both teams are gonna come out and not swinging. The Mariners, you don't have to do too hard to not swing. And Guzman, I think he's gonna have a good game. So I like both teams to come out, and it'll be a barn burner where there's walks and they're playing good defense. So I like the under 16 hits in this one. Blue Jays versus Rangers. Thornton 0-3 against Maynard, 2.8 8 ERA against a 5.0 ERA. This is another game. I like both teams. Well, Texas Rangers trying to get to 50%, okay? But they've been on a losing streak and allowing points. Blue Jays, they're trash too on a 3-game losing streak. They lost against the Angels, okay? 9.5 is the over under. I like the under in this game, but who knows? Thornton has a good game. Yeah, I like the under. Even if 5-2, that's 7. They have to go to 10. I like the under in this game, 9.5. Next game, Red Sox versus White Sox. Chris Sale, 0-5 against Lopez. These guys let the White Sox beat them last night. Chris Sale is 0-5. If you're leaning Boston, just throw away your paper now. Chris Sale, I don't think is going to win. White Sox could potentially sweep these guys. White Sox is trying to be at 50%, while Boston is not even close to 50%, if you know what I mean. And in saying all that, I'll put my money on the underdog. I don't like Chris Sale stuff. I don't like his command. I don't like the way he's moving. I don't like none of that. Okay? And if you guys are looking for the score, you pick Sox on the money line. If you're looking for the safe bet, because this is full value, I got White Sox plus the 1. Okay? And that's what I'm going to give. So, Chris Sale's seeking for his first win, but I don't think that's enough for me to bet him because he's looking for his first win. These guys are trying to get to 50%, and if they do win, let's say they do win, Red Sox not gonna blow these guys out. They probably win by one, and I got Chicago White Sox plus the 1.5, not to lose by two. Brewers versus Mets. We got Mats versus Woodruff. Okay, and Brewers, they're playing pretty good. They're playing pretty good, but Mats is also playing good. Okay, one of these teams are trying to stay above 500, and one of these teams are not going to stay above 500. Okay, Matt's seen these guys already, and the last time he seen these guys, it was a 5-2 win. He gave 5 hits, surrendered two runs. Okay, now he's good, and he went deep, 7 innings. Now he's gonna play them again. You know, Brewers are vexed, and they want whatever they can, but they're on a losing streak. Okay, and Woodruff, he's not too bad. His last outing, he surrendered 6 hits and 1 run. He got 6 strikeouts. Okay, which means he could get hit, but the question is, are they gonna get in runs? I like the under in this game as well. I like the under 8.5. I like this to be very close. Who wins? I lean Mets, but the under is a more better play, and I like the under in that play. Next game, Ruby Ray versus Rockies. Um, I'm gonna have to go with the Cowards field fade right here, and I have to pick Ruby Rockies to win this game. I like the Rockies at the underdog here on the money line. I think Ruby Ray, he's good, but he's just one of those pitchers. You know, he's just one of those pitchers that he just doesn't do what he's supposed to do. You know, like he's giving up 4 point. He's supposed to be better. He's honestly supposed to be better than what he has shown, and he's more better home than on the road. Okay, when he's on the road, it's pretty trash. When he's at home, he wins, if you know what I mean. So, in saying all that, I like to fade him here in this spot, and I like Colorado to come out with the win here. So, I got them on the money line. And last but not least, the last game of the night, Dodgers versus San Diego. And we have Lore on the mound against Kershaw. Clinton Kershaw. Let's go. Clinton Kershaw. He's down. He's off that. He's off his little mashup thing. He earns his first win of 2019. This is his second start. He's about to show you guys who he is. He went deep, 7 innings, 4 hits, 1 run, 8 Ks. How can you? Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Now he gets to go on the road against a Padres team. I feel sorry for these guys. I like Clinton Kershaw minus the 1. Dodgers minus the 1. It is what it is. That's it. That's Dodgers minus the 1. I like the under on hits, and I like the under in this game. Okay. So Kershaw, he's getting back to form, and I would hate to be the other team that has to play against him. You understand what I'm saying? So give me Kershaw minus the 1.5, and I like the under on the hits. So I give both of them minus the 1.5. and the under in the game. So under 8, under and a minus 1.5. Dodgers roll today. I like that. So my plays in MLB, we got Dodgers -1. We got Rockies money line. We got under 16 hits in the Braves game. Pirates money line. Twins money line. And the under 9.5 in the Rays game. Make sure it'll be on Twitter at KWilliams811. Like, follow, subscribe. And we're jumping right into NHL right now. We got Islanders and Hurricanes. Islanders in the last what? 3 games, they conjured up like two goals. The Islanders, out of all the teams in the postseason right now, they're the lowest scoring team, and that's just not going to cut it. Islanders are about to get swept. They swept their last series. Now it's time to feel how Pittsburgh felt. Okay, I got Carolina to finish this. Carolina has too much injuries to joke around. Okay, Carolina, their goalie is mashed up. They have players mashed up. It's like we rather get rest because the other who they're waiting for next is not gonna go forward. So they're gonna have extra time rest to get healthy. Okay, and this is very important. Why go and beat you in Islanders? Because Islanders not coming back to win this series. Only 3 teams have done it since 1969 or 76. One of those. We're in 2019. Islanders haven't showed me anything that they they showed that they could win. Uh, Robin, he's what 0-7 now. They came with Gris. Thomas, he's supposed to change this up. You know what I mean, Michelini, he showed these guys that he's the oldest starter in goalie to start and win. Like, come on, dog. Back up too? Come on. He's about to spread the momentum, take 2 of these games at home back to back, and done. I got Hurricanes. That's it. That's all minus the 1. Come on, guys. They're gonna win by 2 with that stupid open net shit that these guys keep doing. They're down by 4, they're down by 3, they're down by 2, and they leave the net open so you can get 2 more. I got Hurricanes minus the 1. Next game, if trends are worth as much as I think they are, Blues wins this game because it was back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But what I think is more valuable than picking the side of the winner, I think the over is valuable. I like the over 5.5, and I'm going to give that out, and I'm going to play that. I like the over 5.5 in this game. It's 4-2 or something like that. 3-3 overtime, 4-3. These guys are passing so precise that every time they pass, they're getting a good look on net, which is able for them to get so much goals. And it's not the goalie's fault, honestly. It's just the offense is so gelling together. They're playing so good together that each team has maximized their chances at scoring. And that's what I like to see, and I like it to continue here over the 5.5. Who wins? I have no idea. But I know I like the over 5.5, and that's the play. So my 2 plays, Carolina to finish this shit and get some health, and the over in 5.5 in the Blues game. That's on Twitter. Don't forget. And we're gonna about to finish this up with the basketball. Okay, we got Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving against the Bucks. Kyrie told these guys, this is what he lived for. This is what Boston traded him for these type of situations. He took this loss as he's going back in the trenches. The man said trenches. He's going back in the trenches, and he's going to come back harder than ever. This is why Boston came and got him, for these type of moments, to come home and show these guys what they're worth. Last season, they went to 7 with LeBron James, no Kyrie. Everybody was saying if Kyrie was there, if Kyrie was there. Kyrie's here now. Kyrie better show up and show what he's willing to do. And in saying all that, Boston was minus 2.5. Now they went down to a 1.5 because of pick'em. You have to understand, there's a lot of recreational bettors out there that's picking their favorite team. They seen what Bucks do. They know Bucks is number one. So a lot of money goes on it. A lot of 20s, 10s, whatever the case may be. The people that don't put in the research that just like teams. And that's why playoffs is so funny. You know? That's why you get so much plus money on so much things. But you can't overthink it. You understand what I'm saying? I'm telling you guys right now. No Marcus Smart, no Bogdan. Okay? If I have to pick a side, okay, I would have to go with Boston, right? But like, probably everybody's with Boston. But I'll tell you something that's guaranteed. Well, for me, that's guaranteed and have more pay is the under. I like the under 219. You understand what I'm saying? Boston wins this game is because of defense. Boston's going to shut down these guys. You have to understand too, right? Boston came in here doing their thing, right? Blew them out. Then Milwaukee blew them out, right? Now they're even. We're back to 0-0 now, okay? Am I going to let you guys blow me out again? I doubt it. So I have the under in this game. I also like Boston on the money line. So I would go Boston on the money line and the under. Those would be my two plays for this game. Okay? But hey, I have to say, the under is good. The under is good, and I like it. Okay? You have to understand too, right? When the dead money goes around, okay? You have to take from it that like when you bet on the sports and stuff, you're not even versus the bookie. In the playoffs, it's like you're a stockbroker, okay? And you're making investments. The investments depending on the deals that the bookies are giving you, okay? Which affects the odds because the people that don't know nothing about it, right? Which is the recreational bettors, they're juicing the odds. So let's say Bucks was supposed to win by 5. You know what I mean? Right? But because there was so much money on Boston, they had to drop Bucks to 3.5. You know what I mean? Now, in your eyes, it's like, okay, you have to take that into consideration and really understand the movements is not on who's actually going to win. The movements is solely on making profit for the shop as the bookies in case something wins or something does not win. You understand what I'm saying? The people that do this for fun pump the value into the picks, okay? Which makes the bets for the people that's really trying to make profit out of it more better on your side, whatever you were thinking on, or more or not as good on the other side because they fucked up your chat. So that's why sometimes it's good to bet earlier than later or later than earlier depending on what side you are on. You understand? So you have to make sure you always look at the line change, okay? And when you start looking at that, your profit long term is going to be better than your profit short term because you would have to get 52.4% of your picks right to break even if you're going on just favorite, dead money that, oh, I like Boston or I like Milwaukee or I like Houston or I like Golden State. But instead of trying to get 52% of your picks right, how about being over 52% confident into your picks, which now make a long-term profit. You see what I'm saying? But that's if you make the same bet size every time, which I don't think you should make the same bet size on every game because every game is different, every day is different. So if you're betting, let's say, $10 every day, that's wrong. Same way how if you're betting $100 every day, because every day the value is not the same. You understand what I'm saying? So in saying that, that's not to say your percent of confidence is not the same. But that's for another story. Whatever. Just hope you guys got a little breakdown on that. But just know the recreational bettors change the odds a lot, and don't always go with your gut, meaning be confident. Okay? So at the end of the day, it is what it is. But I'll do some shows about how to break down all that stuff. But for now, I'm not trying to give you guys headaches. So Boston, I like the under 219. Next game, Nuggets, Portland. No Jamal Murray. He's going to play, but he hurt his hip in the Spurs game, and now it's affecting him. Now everybody's saying they're not this and that. Well, Portland got this. Yeah, they came back. Portland can't even grab boards. I'm telling you this now. A team that doesn't grab rebounds is a team that's not going to win in the long term. If they let Nuggets keep beating them up on the rebound, that means Nuggets have more than chances to score. Not saying they're going to win the game, but their opportunity gets greater into winning. So in saying all that, I like Portland at home. I see these guys. I see these guys playing hard, but 4.5 is too much points for a Portland team that was up almost 20 points and blew it and almost lost that game. I like Nuggets plus the points, and those are the plays for tonight. Nuggets plus the points under in the Bucks game. I'll give you guys the parlay. My first parlay, the first pick of the parlay, has to be the Hurricanes. Okay, the Hurricanes is going to do what they have to do here. Okay, that's the first play of the parlay. The next play in the parlay, okay, we're going to go with the under in the Bucks game. Okay, we're going to go with the under in the Bucks game. And the last play in the parlay, we're going to go with the under 8.5 in this Kershaw game. That's what we're going to go with. Under 8.5. No, forget about the under 8.5 in the Kershaw game. Let's make it more interesting. I'm gonna throw in a prop. I'm throwing a prop bet for you guys. You know? So we got the under in the Boston game. Okay? We got the under. We got Carolina. Okay? To win this game. And we're going to put the Islanders team total under 2.5. So Islanders not to score 3 goals. Carolina to win. And the under in the Boston game. So 2 unders and a winner. That's the parlay for today. Friday parlay. Make sure to like, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram. It's Kobe Williams. You're watching Full Value. You guys have a good weekend. And I'll see you guys on Monday. The parlay is going to be posted. The team total under 2.5 for the Islanders. Carolina for the win. Boston under 219. 3-play parlay. Shout out. You guys make them tickets on Mise-o-jeu or whatever. Yo, send it to me. Send me your personal tickets. I want to post it on my Insta. I want to promote. I want to show that, it's possible to win. Some people think it's impossible, but it's possible. And you guys have a good weekend. Have a safe weekend. I'll see you guys on Monday. Peace.